CWSFL is back. We got the primetime games of the week. Here we are, Champions Classic. This is the third time ever we've had this third season, and this time it's coming live from Bangkok. First two seasons was Egypt and then Minnesota last year. Now we got Bangkok this year, Berlin next year. But we got the Pharaohs taking on the Polar Bears here for our first matchup. Later on, we'll see the Bangkok Pandas and the Berlin Hellhounds. But right now, we got the Polar Bears and the Pharaohs, man. Two good matchups. The number one versus number two team in the league, man. Both teams top of their division after just 1 week. We'll see, though, who's coming out on top of this one. As we can see, Little Terry versus Cody Parks. Maybe the Polar Bears start to throw it a little bit more to attack the Pharaohs defense. We'll see how it happens. It's going to be a good game. Can't wait to get into it. Champions Classic is coming to you live. It's time to rock and roll. Let's see who's going to start off with the ball here. It's heads. Who we got? Ooh, Polar Bears offense. Ragnar Rushington. Cody Parks comes out first. We got our man Jay Woods in the booth with us. AWSN's rocking and rolling. Here in Bangkok. Champions Classic. Let's get into it.
And Champions Classic and the games that we look forward to every single year. So hope this one is interesting.
Champions Classic, always the first four teams to win a gold ball here in the CWSFL. What's crazy is after last season in season 10, we got a fifth team, the Vancouver Lancers, that have won a gold bowl. They're just patiently waiting for that sixth team to come into the picture. Ooh, Jen Jett is starting off here early. Uh-oh. Fullback making some noise. 11 yards up the middle. Trying to win that fullback of the year by award from Little Johnny. And here comes what everyone loves to see.
Man, I don't like to see this. Same old, same old.
Touchdown, Rushington. 42 yards on the outside. Puts the Polar Bears on the lead first after two good pass plays to Jen Jettas, and then a big run on the outside from Ragnar Rushington. Minnesota Polar Bears have the lead here, and I'm going to see the Pharaohs offense led by Little Terry. Second and 11 here. Ooh, down goes Terry. Oscar Scott. One of the veterans here in the league in his, I believe, seventh season here. All with the Polar Bears. Dominant force on that defensive line. Paul Blackman. What are we going to see here? Ooh.
Just put the man right there.
Wide open. Jen Jettas hauling out.
Wide open, unscathed, untouched. Wasn't even noticed by the defense. Pretty sure after Ricky they didn't draft it. So I'm kind of hopeful they was going out receivers in the offseason. Israel couldn't go nowhere. Ted Pop.
Ted come over through trade this past offseason from the Gazelles. Was the missing piece or final piece and the missing piece to the secondary since he's came over. Man, his secondary unit's been pure lockdown. Third and 5 here.
Ooh, what a throw by Military to Agent Zero.
St. Laurent Dior coming over the big catch off a beautiful throw from Little Terry.
Military again to Agent Zero. Also on Israel again.
Touchdown! Pharaohs on the board now. It's a 14-6 game. They're gonna look to try to make this 7 here, and it's only a one possession game. Touchdowns the difference. We got 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Still a whole nother quarter before halftime, but the Pharaohs are still in this one.
Cody Parks looking to throw.
Ooh, wow.
G got us again.
I think he's got all the receptions from Cody Parks here in this game so far. But he has not disappointed. We're going into the second quarter. Polar Bears have the lead here, 14-7 over the Pharaohs. We'll see how this one plays out though in the last quarter here before halftime.
Ooh, this missed him, man.
His first throw away from Genjetta's on the way to Iron Vontae Adams, and it is an incompletion. Could have been a first down, but couldn't connect. Now it's time to give a Ragnar on the outside. Here it is. Touchdown. 28-yard run. Uh-oh. 21-7 here. Polar Bears up 2 scores on the Pharaohs. They're coming back out on offense. They had a rocky first drive to this game, and then the second drive they came in strong and got a touchdown. Now they're going to try to do it again here. After a good run there up the middle to get this drive started by Scurvy Steve. Picks up a 2nd and 2 here. What do the Pharaohs have up their sleeve here as they got the all-black uniforms going on?
Can I say how good these jerseys look today for the Pharaohs? These jerseys look perfect.
Good play right there. It's 3rd and 2. Israel sitting right there. They hit the check down, get the first down. Could have went, maybe made a risky throw and tried to force something deep, but they made the smart play. Wow, St. Laurent Dior comes up big there.
And a touch what a ferocious hit.
Second and 15, starting this one in negative. And, only get 4, so that means it's 3rd and 12 now. Got a big 3rd down. You don't have a kicker, so it's already a tough kick. But it doesn't matter.
What a throw by Little Terry. He was playing phenomenally.
Got it. Gerby Steve, and now they're in a first and goal situation. Uh-oh. Oh, thought the bot might get in there.
Lonzo Conic. Just like my Oscars. Okay, holy Christ.
Dang.
And little Israel.
6 attempts, 7 yards, 2 touchdowns.
They're going for 2 here. Questionable call. Could cost them the game. They don't get it.
Wow. 21-13.
Ooh.
Dang, I thought he was going to take that to the house.
Rough tackle, but get called down by Todd Leatherwood.
21-13, under a minute now to go here in the second quarter. Ooh, never mind, a minute on one. So not quite under a minute, but we basically there. Polar Bears, second down. They're up 21-13. Pharaohs get ball to start halftime, or at the after halftime. It's a big spot for them here.
Iravante.
That's his first catch in his new team, and it's a touchdown. He didn't have a catching at all in that first week. Now he comes in here in week 2. First catch comes late in the second quarter, and it's a touchdown.
Think about that moving. Yeah, we have half of the world moving across the world. They won off season, not performing again in Champions Classic.
Wow, Paul Blackman.
All Blackman.
Third down here, final play of the second quarter. Probably nothing more than a stat pad, or it's just going to be something to run out the clock. Well, how about an incompletion? That'll do it for our first half here of the Champions Classic. Polar Bears versus Pharaohs. And, well, we got a battle of the running backs here as both of them have 2 touchdowns. But the difference here in this one is Pharaohs have also given up a receiving touchdown to the Polar Bears. And a couple of them. It's 28-13. Polar Bears are getting it done right now, and they have the lead headed into halftime. Pharaohs get ball to start the third quarter, so we'll see if they can come out with some score. Get points on the board, get back in the end zone, and get this thing a 1-possession game. They did go for 2, and they couldn't make it happen. So we'll see if it comes back and hurts them. But right now, they got to figure out a way to make this closer, and we'll see if they can do it in the third.
Deflected by Gills. Ease. Military dropping back. Tries to hit Agent Jerry, but can't fails. Bears have to punt, which is not very good for them as they are down by about 15 points. Yeah, 15 points. Oof, big hit. Our Lord rolled a rookie. Right now on the outside. Nobody near him. It's house call 67 yards. Yeah, Hutchinson.
Pharaohs got to get something happening.
Military's not doing anything. The only know who does. Had a good first half, but haven't got anything going in this half.
Wow.
There's another 3 and out. It's happened again. So.
Polar Bears defense is making plays here in this one. Well, it's 35-13. 2 minutes left here in the third. 3rd and 6. Pharaohs' chance to get off the field here, or to get the defense off the field, and they do. They come up with a stop late here. Now they need to get a touchdown before this third quarter ends. That's step number 1. Great return. Great return.
Good job, DBJ.
Eliminate hostiles and secure their tags.
Oh, what a spin fumble! A nasty spin move turned into a fumble picked up by Oscar Scott, and he's at the 5. Ooh, he can't get in the end zone.
Almost a house call.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty much the game right there.
Costly play by Israel. Oh, look at that passing touchdown for Ragnar in his first reception.
Getting off again. Just back here. Pretty much over for the Pharaohs. I hope so. Hey, it's him outside. Ooh, he didn't care about the thing that he did last time. So he needed to be good.
He held on to the ball right there, and that's what you like to see. Ooh, Saint Laurent.
Ooh, that pop running along. That's good stuff.
Well, 42-13. We're in the fourth quarter. Polar Bears are back on offense, and now we might see a lot of Ragnar work because, well, the gap's huge. And there's only 4 minutes left. Uh-oh. Oh! 3-yard loss on the big play. Third down. Wow. And just like that, it is 48-13. Bumble! This time it's picked up by McBot. Rocky Ravioli on the tackle. Oh! I thought the spin move for a second might cause him the 2 points, but it did not. Instead, 5 touchdowns for Ragnar. Incredible performance from him in this game. Even if the game was supposed to be the Cody Parks Ragnar still finds a way in the limited usage. Well, 57-13 here. We're at 2 minutes left to go into the fourth. Pharaohs haven't got nothing here since that first half. And man, it's been a day for Oscar Scott. Almost had him a touchdown as well here in this one. Want a spin move to get away from a couple tacklers there and turn what maybe would have been short of a first down into a big gain and a first down. 1:16 left to go. Pharaohs only have 162 passing yards here in this one. Oof. Oh, the tip drill. St. Laurent Dior over 100 yards. 5 catches, but still. Can they get in the end zone here on this very last play as it's first and goal? Oh, they're going to take the field goal. That'll do it. Polar Bears get the W here, 57-16 over the Pharaohs, and they get a win on the Champions Classic as they're here in Bamboo Forest. And the Pharaohs fans that are here are not happy here with this one. But Polar Bears, man, Ragnar's your player of the game. He was incredible. Did his thing out there today. 5 touchdowns on the ground, but he had 1 in the air as well. Got 6 total touchdowns, 238 rushing yards, 131 return yards. Ragnar did a little bit of everything out there today. It is 57-16. Polar Bears and Pharaohs here in the Champions Classic. Polar Bears get it done. Cody Parks, 143 yards passing, 3 touchdowns here, 1 to Jettas, 1 to Adams, and 1 to Ragnar. Ragnar is your player of the game. We know what he did, man. 6 total touchdowns here in this one, and the defense was all over the place. Paul Blackman with another incredible performance, 7 tackles, 3 of them for loss and a deflection. Oscar Scott had 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a sack, and a fumble recovery that he almost took to the house. The secondary was all over the place. They've been locked down since they made that trade for Ted Potts. Preseason, first 2 weeks now, man, they've been doing their thing. Special teams, huge reason why they have such a big gap in these first 2 games, because the special teams continues to show up. Pharaohs, 204 yards for Little Terry. Damian Parrish-Johnson, only 1 catch today. St. Laurent Dior, though, huge day from him. 5 receptions, 115 yards. Hannibal had a costly fumble earlier in the game, but he did have 2 touchdowns on the ground. And Scurvy Steve did good in a limited usage. But the defense, man, could not get a stop out there today, and that was a huge reason why the score what it was. Taj Letterwood did get 3 tackles. Gold did have a deflection here. A rookie been looking good there in that middle linebacker role. CJ Jones came in with 2 tackles. But the Polar Bears get it done here in the Champions Classic over the Pharaohs, 57-16, man. This one was a lot of fun. We appreciate everybody watching and tuning in so far for this game, as it was exciting. And man, even though the score was a blowout, it still was a fun one to watch. But we still got another good one coming up next, and it's going to be a lot of fun. After a quick little break here, we got the Bangkok Pandas taking on the Berlin Hellhounds. Game 2 here of the Champions Classic. We're in the Bamboo Forest for this one. Year 3 of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see y'all over there. Bangkok Pandas, Berlin Hellhounds, Champions Classic, Game 2. We just had the Minnesota Polar Bears dominate the Egypt Pharaohs in the first game here in Bamboo Forest. Well, now we got game 2. We got J Money versus Jaquan Freesmith, man. Rivalry that's been going on for ages now. Both these guys going into their 8th season. They're still out here facing each other and, well, still don't like each other. But that's alright. Hellhounds Pandas is coming at you for the first time this season. And the Pandas are looking for their first win of the season after a tough loss last week to the Vancouver Lancers, the defending Gold Bowl champions. And now they're playing the Berlin Hellhounds, who got a dub last week over the Pegasi. Can the Pandas get their first win of the season today? Well, we're going to find out here. J Money versus Freesmith. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to see how it all plays out. Let's get into it. So who starts off with the ball? So this is going to be a good matchup here in the rain, as it looks like the Hounds are going to come on out on offense. We get to see Axel Axman, Jaquan Freesmith, and this offense, as we get to see Kellen Noble with his with the Hellhounds here against the Pandas for the first time in his with his new team. First play, they almost got free with Axman on the outside, but JB gets him from behind. This is also the battle between the first 2 picks in the season 5 draft. 2 linebackers. 3rd and 3 after another run from Axman. Ooh, 3 yards, pick up a first down. They bring out the chains, but I don't think they needed it. Easy first down there from Axman. And keep the drive alive. So far, 3 plays, 3 runs. Could be the trend here for the Hounds. Ooh, had him open. Just Freesmith couldn't connect to Noble there. 2nd and 10 here. Gonna go right back to the run. Pandas could have had him in the backfield there. Archie Wild went there for the tackle, just couldn't make it happen. They pick up 3 yards on what could have been a loss of 3 yards. 3rd and 7 here, but the Hounds are always in 2-down territory. So, ooh, can't connect there. 4th and 7 now. Fourth and 70. And they're going to run, and they're not going to be able to make it happen. X Factor, 4-yard tackle for loss. Re-signed with the Pandas this offseason. And looking to have an even more of an increased role this season. Ooh, nowhere can run to that side of the field. It looks like Drader comes up with a 4-yard tackle for loss on Jalen Jones here.
Yeah,
Ooh, trying to get that over to Jamar Chase. J Money incomplete. 3rd and 14. Well, Pandas are at the 38-yard line, so you don't want to lose any yardage here, because then you got to deal with possibly being out of field goal range. But you still want to try for the first down. Ooh, wow. Had Jalen Jones on the check down and just terrible throw. Maybe the rain got involved on that one. Who knows? But
yeah, we got to lock in.
Bring out the Mr. Automatic. There it is. $53 yards out to give the Pandas the lead here. And this one 3-0. Freesmith is about to come back out on offense. Drive started out alright there with the run from Axman, but the last drive ended on a 4th and 7 that couldn't be converted. Ooh, looks like Jay Rugga was going to have an interception there, because that was just way out of reach from Noble, but nobody can bring it down. 2nd and 10. Oh, down goes Freesmith. Cletus McGee, 10-yard loss. Hellhounds are back deeper for a 3rd and 20 here, and it is raining. How do you choose to play this? Ooh, and a team that always is in 4-down territory on 3rd and 20 makes it now 4th and 2, 4th and
Yeah,
short.
they're
Wow,
going for it.
what a play! Oh, can't get him in the backfield. Huge play by Axman. Oh man,
Ain't
tackled
no
from
way.
behind by Russell. Axman, 47 yards. And the Pandas defense had the Hounds in a 3rd and 20 situation. And now the Hellhounds are in the red zone. Just like that, turn of events incredibly quick. We'll see how the Pandas defense chooses to hold up here in the red zone. But right now, the Hounds are kind of getting what they need through the run game. Not so much through the pass, but right up the gut for 47. His first, for 42, his first run of the game is 9 yards up the gut. Do it again. Why not? Can't get 9, but gets a first. Give him 8. Oh, give it to him. The rookie tight end with a touchdown. 3-yard catch. Hellhounds have the lead here. And would you look at that? A tough drive on the opening drive of the game. Ends in a 4th and 7. They couldn't make happen. Well, this drive started to look the same way. Hellhounds ran a 3rd and 20 situation. They make a huge play of 17 yards. And then another huge play on 4th and 2. Put himself in the red zone. And now they have the lead, 7-3. And we're still not even out of the first quarter yet. Man, has this one been crazy. We've seen 3 great drives. Now it's time to see what the Pandas got here as they're down 7-3. And their offense has been shaky to start. How about Jalen Jones for a gain of 12? After a negative play of 4 yards to get things started, he now has 8 on the day. Ooh, Jay Money still unable to complete a pass here in this one, but it is deflected by the McBot. Tries to get that one again to Jamar Chase. Not sure if he's trying to force these to Chase here because he can shows up so well against the Hellhounds or what's happening here, but Jay Money's got to start making something happen. As Jalen Jones down the sideline is at the 10-5 touchdown. Pandas, 61 yards. Toe tapping.
All the way to the house.
And just like that, Pandas regain the lead. Mr. Automatic puts this through the uprights. 10-7 here as we're through one quarter, and it's time for the second. Hellhounds offense. Well, we're going to see them back out here, but right now it's 10-7, and the Pandas on the back of Jalen Jones have the lead. Wow, this time the Pandas defense get off the field. We just had a little technical difficulty for a little second. I was muted and had no idea. But it's all right. Pandas defense get off the field finally. They had a chance to start off on offense in their own red zone. But Axeman had an incredible spin move, incredible play. Got to extend the chains, but Pandas defense finally made their stop. 2nd and 10 now on offense. Still cannot figure out this pass game. There they go. Finally, Jamar Chase, 7 yards, 3rd and 3. Uh-oh. 3rd and 3. What you gonna do? How about Pro Goat? He said, get off me. Turned a screenplay into 13 yards on his first reception. Under 2 minutes here before half. Pandas get ball at the start of the 3rd quarter. So everyone knows the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter is how ball games are won. Let's see how the Pandas choose to respond to this. How about there he is again for a play that gets him inside the 5. There it is. Jamar Chase, touchdown, 3-yard catch. On his 2nd catch, and the Pandas are going to extend the lead here as they look to go up 10 with Mr. Automatic. They're going to do it 17-7 with 1:23. Hellhounds can score, though, quick. They've proven that in the past. Obviously, it's new seasons, new teams for everybody, but the Hellhounds have not ever had a problem with scoring quick. Ooh, gets it over to the rookie tight end. 6-yard completion. Gets it right back to him. Ooh, Axeman. First and 10. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Touchdown, Hellhounds on an incredible play from Axel Axman. I was about to say he ran into his teammate, turned a touchdown into nothing. But instead, he spun off of him. Still couldn't get brought down. Scores a touchdown with 10 seconds left. Makes this thing a 3-point game now headed into halftime. Incredible job. Axman is not letting the Hellhounds go down without a fight. And put that on AWSN top 10 plays in the morning. 4 seconds left. What are the Pandas going to do? Probably run this out with Jalen Jones. Take this thing to the locker room. You get ball at halftime. No need to do anything crazy here. Looks like they're going to do just that. We're headed to halftime. Wow, look at that. Battle of the running backs here. Jalen Jones, 4 rushes, 72 yards, and a touchdown. But Axel Axman has got 2 receptions, 53 yards, and a receiving touchdown. 12 rushes and 86 yards. Axman is doing everything possible to keep the Hellhounds offense moving and grooving here in Bamboo Forest in the Champions Classic presented by AWSN. Man, Hellhounds 14, Pandas 17. Been an amazing first half as always. Hellhounds, Pandas, great game, amazing matchups. great rivalry. Maybe one of the best we have in the league. But 3-point game right now. Pandas get ball to start the third quarter. Can they extend the lead back to 10? Or are the Hounds going to get a stop here on defense? Let's find out. Because, man, we got a good one. And it's pouring the rain. Man, we got a monsoon happening in the Champions Classic. Tina's going to get a chance to return this one. But what's he going to do? 15 yards. All right. How is J Money going to get things going? He's 4 for 8. Doesn't have 100 yards passing yet, but he does have a touchdown. Get things going, Jalen Jones. His 5th rush of the day. This one's for a first down. Give it back to him. Ooh! Oranges made a diving play right there and just saved a huge play from Jalen Jones since only 5 yards. I can't connect to him over the middle. Had him as well. 3rd and 5. Jalen Jones or J Money could not connect to him. Give it up the middle to Jalen. Oh, bring out the chain gang, and it's going to be 4th and inches. What a spot and what a stop from the Hellhounds. And they're going to punt. They're going to get their stop here. Mr. Automatic's going to come out, and this one's going to be a... What a punt. What a punt. Pinned him inside the 5, man. What a punt. Special teams is how you can... really get things done and close games, and man, they just made it happen there. And the big free agent signing over from the Hellhounds, making an impact here in his first ever battle between a Berlin and Bangkok, and he's making a play right there. 1 yard tackle for loss, and they're at the 3 yard line, and he does it again, back to back, 2 yard. It's 2 tackles for loss. This one for another yard. They're at the 1 yard line. Ooh, give him the 3-peat like he's Shaq and Kobe. Wow. 4th and goal from inside the 1. And they're going to go for it. Oh! No, he didn't. Xavier Langham. Wow. That is crazy. And the Pandas now are going to try to punch this one in. And they're going to do it. They're going to pass it. Jalen Jones, 1 yard catch. I don't even know if that counts as a yard. What a play. What a hold up. What a stop by the Pandas defense. And the very next play they turn around and they're going to extend this thing to 10. 24-14. 2:21 left to go in the third quarter, man. What an incredible sequence. 4 straight tackles for loss.
Yeah, man, I don't know how, like, the Pandas... No, Hellhounds did that.
And that was crazy right there, man. 24-14 here. Hellhounds are back on offense. And now they're going to start passing the ball here. 10-point game. And the tight end has been nearly unstoppable here. He's got 4 receptions, 25 yards, and a touchdown. I don't know, it may not sound like, that's unstoppable stats. But when Friesmith has needed a pass... The only other person he can throw to besides Axman is the tight end. Showing up big here. And look at that. Wow. 52 yards. Rumbling. Bumbling. Stumbling. Was Panda's defenders behind him. Because, man, neither one of them could make a tackle on him. Oh. Bree Smith, man. What's happening right there? Uh-oh, 42. 3rd and 1. A minute left to go here in the third quarter. 10-point game. They have been 2 for 7 on 3rd downs. And, ooh, I thought he might have gotten the end zone. They're not going to give it to him, but 42, 5-yard run, 5 rushes, 21 yards now. on the day here. Free Smith alone, might just run it with him. Wow, they play the run. Kippa Jones wide open. Pandas give up the passing touchdown to the man, Kippa Jones himself. 24 and to 21. 3-point game. Under a minute left here in the third. About 6 minutes left to go in total here in the game. How are the Pandas going to respond? They gave up a touchdown there. Dang. Ran over one, but then got tackled by two. Let's see what we got here. Few plays here before the third quarter ends. Wow. Almost break free where nobody was in front of him. I mean, Jalen Jones would have had blue grass or I guess blue turf in front of him. But Artemis tackled him from behind. This time missed. Jalen Jones picks up 29 and a first down. Pandas. He's got 9 rushes for 127 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. It's time for the fourth quarter as it's 24-21 here in Game 2 of the Champions Classic. Earlier today we saw the Minnesota Polar Bears annihilate the Pharaohs in Game 1. And now Game 2 has been a dogfight down to the wire, back and forth. Amazing rivalry game between the Pandas and the Hellhounds. 4:36 left. Ooh, 2-yard tackle for loss for Artemis and a big third down here for the Hellhounds defense. A chance for them to get off the field and possibly keep this within a touchdowns game. Ooh, and they can. Biggie Dishwasher, nowhere to go. He ran into his own lineman, and nobody other than Emery Phelps skims up with the tackle. Oh, and the Pandas are going to go for it. And they complete it to Pablo Sanchez, the big fella in his first year at tight end. Started his career as a halfback and then played a defensive lineman, and now look at him. Tight end. Jalen Jones knocks off one. Wow, a gutsy 4th and 2. Keeps the chains moving. 3 minutes left to go here. Ooh, the moon ball. Artemis deflection. Huge 3rd and 1. I don't know if the Pandas will go for it again on 4th down, so you got to make something happen here. 1 yard, and he's wide open. Touchdown! Progo, 13-yard catch over the middle. He's got 4 receptions, 39 yards, and what could be the most important touchdown of the game. Pandas back up 31-21, 2:42 left to go. Could that be the icing on the cake? Who knows? Like I said earlier, Hellhounds can score quick, and they can score whenever they need to. Always been able to. So you can never count them out. Ooh, first down. Keep the chains moving. 11 yards there. Kippa Jones with a dot from Free Smith. Ooh, deflection. Who's it going to be? JB, his second one of the game. Pandas looking for their first win of the season after a tough loss last week to the Vancouver Lancers. Can it happen here in the Champions Classic against the Berlin Hellhounds? Interception on the tip to Jay Raga. Free Smith has been picked off. Is that the nail in the coffin? We got 2 minutes left to go. Can the Pandas stay in control? Ooh. Phelps, 1 yard tackle for loss. His second tackle for loss here in this one. His third tackle in the game. Former Panda. Only had 2 career losses with the Pandas, but part of the back-to-back Gold Bowl wins. 3rd and short. What you gonna do? They call Jalen Jones' number, and he gets the first down. 1:11 left to go in the game. And Jalen Jones with that first down might have just sealed the deal. As it's 31-21. Pandas are at a 1st and 10. And they're going to throw for absolutely no reason. But they threw. And Jake Augustine comes up with a deflection. It's going to stop the clock as well, so not really sure why Pandas decided to start throwing. They're going to now give it back to Jones himself. Touchdown, Pandas. Icing on the cake with that one. Jalen Jones, 36-yard run on the outside. His 2nd rushing touchdown. I believe he's got 1 in the air as well. He's got a hat trick. And just like that, it ain't nothing but a point differential score right there. 21-38. 47 seconds left here in this one, and I believe the Pandas have it as they the 3rd team now to host the Champions Classic in its 3rd season it's been around. We'll be in Berlin next year for the 4th season, but man, the Pandas are able to get it done. Now we've had 2 back-to-back seasons, and down goes Free Smith. Derpy. Wow. Haven't hit yourself a day, big fella. Pandas now will be the 2nd team back-to-back. Polar Bears did it last year for the first time. Now Pandas are doing it. Oh, interception, Archie Wild. It's a pick clinic here to end the game. How are the Pandas going to end it? 27 seconds left. Hellhounds call a timeout. Well, Mr. Automatic ends the deal with a 34-yard kick. He had a 51-yarder earlier in the game, and now, well, 34 right there. 2 field goals made for him here in a big game, and a big W for the Bangkok Pandas. First one of the season. They got a 1-1. Hellhounds fall to 1-1. And man, has this not been a great start to the season or what? But Champions Classic, 3rd season of it, coming to an end here with the Pandas getting it done. Jalen Jones, player of the game. Did a little bit of everything out there for the Pandas as he had 17 rushes, 198 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown off 1 catch, 1 yard. But here's your player of the game here as both running backs take home the Champions Classics player of the games. Berlin Hellhounds 21, Bangkok Pandas 41. They get the 20-point win. Free Smith, 118 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of those touchdowns went to Kippa Jones. One of them to big rookie tight end Reynolds. And then Axel Axman also caught a touchdown as well. But at 135 yards receiving. Rushing on the grounds. And then the defense, man. Woodard, Robert Burns Woodard, 4 tackles. Artemis had a 6 tackles, a deflection, and a tackle for loss. Drader had 2 tackles for loss. Phelps had 2 tackles for loss. Just not enough to get it done. But defense did play good out there. Not a whole lot happened on the special teams. And then J Money, 8 for 15, 58 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Jamar Chase got 2 for 10 and a touchdown. Progo, 4 for 39 and a touchdown. Jalen Jones, player of the game. We know what he did. Dude did his thing out there and helped lead the Pandas to a victory. But McGee got him a sack and a tackle for loss. Lane Cam got 2 tackles for loss. Derpy got 4 tackles for loss and a sack. X Factor got 3 tackles for loss and a sack. JB had 2 deflections. Man, Archie Wild had 5 tackles and an interception. Jay Rugga had 4 tackles and an interception. Man, the defense was on fire out there today, and they were making some noise and came away with 2 turnovers. Mr. Automatic as well had 2 field goals. But the Pandas get it done here in the Bamboo Forest. in the Champions Classic. 41-21. Like I said, we'll be in Berlin next year for the 4th season of it. We appreciate everybody watching and tuning in. The Champions Classic has been amazing. We saw the Minnesota Polar Bears destroy the Egypt Pharaohs earlier today, and now we get to see the Hellhounds and the Pandas, where the Pandas get it done. 41-21. We appreciate everybody watching and tuning in. Week 2 has been an amazing Saturday so far. We've seen 5 amazing games. It's been an incredible time. We got a wonderful Wednesday coming up for week 3. CWSFL. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. All teams are back in action in week 3 Wednesday. We'll see y'all then.